YouTube, start on TikTok. When you move on Saturday, will you stream on the Sunday? That is the plan currently, but there could be things that happen that make it so that I can't. Like, maybe I'm doing too much work. Will you stream your move? Fuck no, guys. Y'all, that would be the worst content ever. That would literally be the worst content ever. Are there drops today? There are. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Epic doesn't optimize it because they don't particularly care about the game. Bro, Epic Games just announced that they are having Rocket League as their flagship game for a brand new engine. And you're telling me that Epic Games doesn't care about the game? What more could they possibly do besides bringing back trading? Because everybody seems to think that that's the only thing that they can do. That would make you think that they care about the game. Right? Like, they have... Yeah, that is a first time chatter. My Switch will be cooked? I don't think it will be. I think people are so dramatic and speculating that, like, guys, why would they make a switch to a new engine if it would destroy, like, console performance? Because, keep in mind, guys, if it destroys PC performance, it's gonna destroy console performance. Why would they do something like that when console is a majority of their player base? I don't know, from what I can see, from the past, like, 2 months, Easy Anti-Cheat was added. Have you guys been getting bots in your games? I haven't. Right? They did a major in Paris. Biggest major of all time. Biggest crowd of all time. The most Epic Games developers I've ever seen at a LAN. The most, like, political people, like, from the French government. There were, like, ministries of, you know, sports and things like that at that event. Like, the president of France tweeted out about RLCS. You know? I got the chance to, like, actually just, like, talk with some of the devs and chop it up for a bit. I can tell you guys, the dev team is very, very passionate about this game, man. Before Unreal Engine 6 was announced, you know, there was one of the devs that knew that I knew what the announcement was, right? And I saw him maybe like 5 minutes before the announcement happened. And he was like, are you ready? And I was like, dude, trust me, nobody is more ready for this announcement than me. And he's like, you don't think we're more, like, hyped for it? Like, yeah, okay, fair enough. The devs were probably a little bit more hyped than me to show it off. But yeah. Yeah, I think Epic Games definitely cares about Rocket League. I think that this weekend proved that. I think that the announcement of UE5 proved it. The open discussions that I was able to have with some of the devs regarding feedback about the game, like, I don't know how much of my feedback will be implemented, but I can tell you it was getting heard. It was getting listened to. You know, I could see some of the devs, like, taking notes while I was, like, talking. And just, like, you know, talking about the game. So I can tell you guys that, I mean, I guess, you know, not everybody's gonna get the chance to actually speak with the devs. From what I gathered, they do care about the game. This game is not going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah. Poor experiences in the past linger, for sure, but I think they've been on a very, very good streak. You know, I think that Easy Anti-Cheat coming out was incredible. Like I said, I think this LAN was amazing. I think Unreal Engine 6 is great. I think that... I think that, let's see, those were good. I think that the communication, like, you can even see, like, some communication with devs on Twitter now, where devs are tweeting at creators, at pros, etc. when the pros tweet about the game. You can see Dude, the Rocket League socials is anybody like on Twitter? In my chat, does anybody in my stream like browse through Twitter? Rocket League Twitter specifically? Did you guys see how many posts there were from Rocket League and Rocket League Esports Twitter accounts this weekend? They are fucking killing it on Twitter, dude. Some of their tweets are so funny. Hold on. Like, and not even just like official tweets, but also just like replying to people, like with memes and stuff like that. Let me see if I can look through some of these, just like the replies. So, okay, they're tweeting about Drop Rush, you know, drops, etc. Retweeting Rocket League Esports. Dude, the Rocket League Esports, did you guys see the drone crash? Did you guys see this? Hold on, look at the drone. Here it goes, here it goes. Oh! Like, Rocket League Esports tweeted out the drone crash. Rocket League replying to 5UP after the announcement happened to, like, mock him. It's just the Rocket League people just, like, tweeting from the account. Like, I think that's a sign of the game. Oh, yeah, this is me, by the way. I'm right here. See that guy? Yeah, that's me. You know what's funny? They cut this off right here, because, like, I'm in disbelief, and literally, I think, 1 second after this video gets cut off, I turn to Nene Creative, who's, like, right here next to me, and I go, 6! Like, that's why they cut it off there, I'm pretty sure. These are low-key overdoing it? I mean, dude. Anybody who thinks that our reactions there weren't genuine is kind of a dummy. When are you giving away the jerseys for the Gen G Fantasy? That is up to Gen G. I do not know. I haven't heard anything from them yet, but I'm assuming soon. Anybody who thinks those reactions are faked is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, boys, imagine your entire career and job is based on a video game, and then they tease you something that nobody else has seen. You're in the first ever private viewing of an update with a bunch of the other creators, devs, high-level people at Epic Games, Psyonix, etc. Right? You get invited to this private screening thing, and you think, alright, they're announcing Unreal Engine 5. And then there's a 6 that pops up on the screen. I mean, that's gonna blow your damn mind. At least it blew mine. But that also signals to me that this game's gonna be around for a long time to come. I think that even if they didn't update this game for the next 5-10 years, like, assuming you're still able to play it, like no cheaters and stuff like that infest it, I'm not gonna lie, this game would probably survive. It would probably still have a good player base 5 to 10 years from now, even without updates. But with updates, and with a new engine, and with new possibilities of content that can be user-generated, yeah, this game's gonna be around forever. Yo, Total Tricks, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it, Total Tricks. Anyways, I had a great time, though. And yeah, that was my genuine reaction. I was in shock. I was really, really in shock. I didn't even know they were filming us, too. Oh, boys, one thing I was thinking about. So what if I made my daily workouts and I, like, just actually streamed them from the home gym? I'm leaving, you had your chance, Coco. Unlucky. All good. I'll see you later, bro. Hey. What's up, Noah? My goat is on. What's good, bro? Which color are we getting of the tactical nuke gold explosion? I don't know. How was Paris? Paris was great, guys. You want me to run? I'll give you guys the rundown, alright? You can pick up the Coco gym account? No. I don't really want to do that again. I don't want to make gym content, but like... I don't know. What if like every day I started stream at 1? Howie in the RL Discord announced that you're able to control which side you'll get spawned when you get demo. Yeah, they teased that, or they announced that on Friday, maybe Saturday. Which I think is great. I think that's great. I think that removing randomness from the game is pretty good. What's up, yo? Oh yeah, so let me run it through, guys. Who won the finals? Carmen Court. So day 1, it was Tuesday. For me, at least. I do a little bit of work in the morning. I get packed up. And then go to... Are you gonna do an MTV Crib subathon? No. I mean, I will do a house tour, but we're not gonna do like a... I don't know. I will do a house tour, and I will be moving in soon, so expect the house tour soon as well, but... Anyways. You have a home gym in an apartment? No, I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make a home gym in my house. Okay, Tuesday. I gotta stop reading chat because I'm getting distracted. Tuesday, I pack my suitcase, pick up my mom. We drive to the airport. In the airport, I get some snacks, whatever. Flight leaves at like 7. Or at least it's supposed to. It's an overnight flight. All right. Go to the airport. I just wait for our flight. Do a little bit of work while we're there. I love doing work in the airport. I don't know why. I get some of my most productive, like, ideation for videos and things like that out in the airport. Every time I go to the airport, I come out with like 5 to 10 new, like, YouTube banger video ideas, which is great. It's always good to have new YouTube banger video ideas. So anyways, go there. We're trying to... Oh, I'm getting distracted. Yo, Total Tricks, thank you for the $10 super chat. I'll be in a video one day. If I ever do a 1v3 every rank, I put out a form in Discord, but I can't, like, give people priority. You know, I kind of have to make it fair for everybody. So, although I do appreciate the $10 super chat, very, very much, I can't really give people priority, you know? I like to give everyone a fair shot, whether or not they donate. Okay, so... Airport, 7 p.m. flight, we get on the plane. Unfortunately, we were literally just sat on the tarmac for about 2 hours. Like, there were planes behind us, so we couldn't back out of our parking space. And then when we did actually back out of our parking space, there were like 20 planes ahead of us in the taxiway. So we couldn't even take off until all the planes were cleared. And the air traffic control was just really slow that day for some reason. But anyways, we fly to London. My mom takes the train into the city because she was staying at London for a little bit. And then, once I was, or she left me, we parted ways. I went back into the airport, checked my bag, and then I got on my Paris flight. Flight to Paris. Immediately after getting to Paris, I take an Uber straight to the venue. I am wearing sweatpants. I changed my shirt because my shirt was very sweaty, very gross. Changed into a Gen G shirt. Kept my sweatpants on. And then went to the venue. Did a watch party from the venue. And then afterwards, I was so exhausted that I just went to sleep. Didn't go out with anybody, didn't like go out for drinks or anything like that. Just had some of the catering from the venue. And then went back to the hotel. Got an early night's sleep. Help. Oh shit, nice. Got an early night's sleep, got some good rest, and then set out again the next morning. Next morning, I go out to the DJI store. Now, if you guys don't know DJI, it is a company that makes like cameras, drones, and like video equipment. And they have a camera called the Osmo Pocket. Holy fuck. This is a tough first match, by the way. I mean, against Strafinho. big aura. But they came out with a camera this year called the Osmo Pocket 4. Because of the US's like regulations regarding like camera equipment and things like that, you have to get them like approved by the FCC or FTC or some shit like that before you can sell it in the US. And because they had already approved a different product earlier this year, they aren't able to have FTC approval for the Osmo Pocket 4. But I really, really wanted this camera for a lot of good reasons. We can talk about that later if you guys are interested. So I went in, bought the camera, and bought a memory card with it as well. And I used that to film the vlog. Alright? But once I got the camera, I took like a short story, and then went out, or went back to the hotel for a bit, to, you know, just freshen up and stuff like that. Oh, wow. That's a good demo. Dave Racer, thanks for the Prime sub. Happy 6 months. Went into the venue, did another watch party. And then after the watch party, dude, this guy loves to call this Spanish. I'm not gonna lie, like... No, I'm not gonna type. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to... Dude, why is he calling for the Spanish every kickoff? This guy's toxic as shit. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't be an accessory to this, dude. This is insane. Alright, maybe I should have. But we go in, we do the watch party. After the watch party, I went to dinner. Oh shit, I actually completely forgot. First day of the event, me, Reddles, Appjack went to dinner. We invited Chief Beef, but his Uber took him to the wrong place. He's gonna call for the Spanish again, isn't he? Okay. We invited Chief Beef, but his Uber took him to the wrong place, so we just ended up, it was me, Jack, Reddles, dinner, and then we just kind of went to sleep. That was a great read. Holy shit. Friday, do the watch party. Sorry, Thursday, do the watch party. After the watch party, there is an Epic Games mixer, and that is when, like I said, I got to talk to some of the devs, got to watch the early preview of the Unreal Engine 5 teaser, and then got to just kind of hang out, drink with some of the boys. I don't normally drink. I did drink a little bit on this trip, though. But I'm not normally much of a drinker. Don't really imbibe in the alcohol all that much, but you know, special occasions, right? I'm in France with some of the people that I've made content with and, you know, both look up to and have inspired in certain ways. I think a lot of the creators have a lot of respect for each other, and a lot of the people that were there I had great amounts of respect for, so pretty cool always when we get to hang out. I always learn a lot, learn some new things that I've never thought about before, you know, creative-wise and just like logistics-wise of content. Oh wait, I'm hitting a banger, hold on. Oh no, I'm not. You know, logistics-wise of making content, whatever. It's always a good time to talk to these creators. So, CBP does not allow the import of their drones. Yeah. I didn't import a drone, don't worry. God, I keep losing my train of thought, guys. I got like 6 hours of sleep last night, maybe 7. Okay, go to the mixer, talk with people, talk with Epic devs, talk with creators, talk with some of the pros that were there. And actually, I don't think pros are at the mixer just because like they're all locked in for the game. No, I did see Seiko there. Seiko was at the mixer. Double. Go home. Alright. Wake up Friday morning. Friday being the first crowd day of the event. I remembered waking up multiple times Thursday night into Friday morning because I was so anxious about the tweet that I put out. Like, I put out a vague tweet like, guys, I just spoke with the Rocket League devs. Trust me, you're gonna want to be there for the Rocket League announcement. And like, I knew that Twitter was gonna hate that, But I did it anyways, because I'm like, in hindsight, I think people will understand why I tweeted this, and I thought it was good to build hype anyways. And I think most people now are like, all right, fair enough, fair tweet. Although some people are still saying like, damn, how much did they pay you to say that Unreal Engine 6 was exciting? Holy shit. Hi, Titanium. Yeah, put out that tweet. I had a bad night of sleep because I kept on waking up to check the tweet to see how it was doing. And that's something that used to happen with me whenever I would have like a viral video or like short or something like that. I used to like anxiously check it in the middle of the night. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that like back when I was starting out as a creator. It means that I care about the performance of it. And then, yeah. Friday morning, can you leak the new season? I don't know anything about the new season, to be honest. I literally don't know anything about it. I'm not under any sort of like NDA or I just don't know anything about it. Yeah, Friday morning, first crowd day. I believe before we went in for the first crowd day, my mom and I went into the city. We went back to the DJI store so I could get a tax like receipt. To get like a tax refund or something at the airport. And then we went to a watch store. I've never bought a watch. I'm 23 years old right now, believe it or not. I've never bought a watch for myself. So we go into this watch store called Charlie Paris because they have some nice skeleton watches that I like. It's not like a designer watch or anything like that, but it's a skeleton watch. I love a good skeleton watch. Those are by far my favorite type of watches. I just think it's so cool. You know, like you gotta look close at it to see the details. Like it's not like it's some sort of crazy, insane looking watch. But definitely like when you actually see it up close, you're like, whoa, pretty cool. Can I get this? Yeah, so I bought 3 watches. I mean, they were 3 skeleton watches, and I just liked all of them. Like, I really liked the black one, so I figured the black watch is probably going to be like my daily wear, right? Like, if I go out to the grocery store or something like that, and I want to wear a watch, that'll probably be the watch that I wear. Goes with the most outfits, easiest to color coordinate, very low profile. If I want to go to like a formal event, I'll probably wear either the metal or the leather bracelet watch, depending on what color I'm wearing. So that's my idea for the watches, anyways. NT. But yeah, I bought 3 of them. A little bit of an impulse purchase, maybe. Probably could have gotten away with just buying 1, but I figured I'm 23 years old. I have to make up for the lost time, you know? So I just bought 3. Now I feel like I'm on normal watch buying pace. Maybe. You have a date yet for the subathon? No. Probably sometime in July if everything goes well. Anyways, bought the watches, went in, did the watch party. And Friday was the day where the demo spawn thing was announced. So that was when people started realizing, like, oh, the creators, like, aren't tweeting about demo spawn thing being announced. Interesting. That means that there might actually be, like, some validity to the tweets. From the watch store to the watch party. Good cons. Not wrong there. What channel is the form to be in your video? I mean, I'm not doing it right now, but I do it in Discord whenever we do the videos. Any sort of like video or major announcement always happens in my Discord. So that's like the place to be at. Yeah, watch party from the watch store to the watch party. Then that night, my mom and I went to, like after the event, I really wanted to see the Arc at night, and I wanted to see the Eiffel Tower at night. So my mom and I went to the Arc, then the Arc de Triomphe. Then we just took some public transport over to the Eiffel Tower. Once we got to the Eiffel Tower, my mom wanted to see it sparkle, but we had already missed it. So what we did was we found a cafe, went to a cafe, we're just kind of drinking. We had both had a glass of wine, had some appetizers, had some French fries, some garlic bread, very good food. Very wholesome. And then after that, we found a spot to sit where we could both watch the Eiffel Tower shimmer. And then at midnight, we just watched the Eiffel Tower shimmer. If you guys didn't know, the Eiffel Tower like sparkles basically with the lights on it on the hour, every hour after sunset. So we watched it at midnight. Then my mom was like, all right, I'm tired. I want to go back to the hotel. So we went back to we took the metro back until, like, basically we split ways, because she was going one direction on the metro, I was going on the other, because I was meeting up with some of the guys for drinks. So yeah, we parted ways, she went back to the hotel, I went into the bar. Okay, nice. Hold on, guys. See if we can lock in here and win this. Wait, they're doubling. Oh, their ass. Free? Wait, it's open. Nice. Alright. So, I went to go to the bars. I met up with Rattles, Sath, you, CJ, Johnny Boy, Cole, Chronic. Is anybody else there? There were probably other people there that I'm forgetting. Oh, Jack was there. No, don't jump. You're on the backboard, no problem. It's all good. So yeah, we just kind of hung out at the bar for a while. And then, you know, at maybe about 2 p.m., 2 a.m., the bar closed, and we just Ubered back. When we Ubered back, I think I went to sleep around like 2:30, maybe 3 a.m. So, not ideal, pretty late for me, but it's fine. Saturday morning. Did I go into the city? I don't think I went into the city Saturday morning. No, because I met up with Alice, Spanky, and Khaled. So it was me, my mom, and then those three rascals. We had some nice food. We were standing like towards like the window edge of a little cafe. What's the name of that? Was it like a patisserie? Whatever the name of it was good food. I had a little, can't remember both. I think I had two things to eat. I think I had like a sandwich for one, and then maybe you wanna go for that? Ooh. Unlucky. I know I had like a bread thing. I can't remember what the second thing I ate was. But yeah, I just had some good food. Not a pastry. There's a sandwich and like a pastry. That's crazy. I actually don't even remember the sandwich that I had. Like a muffin? I don't think I had a muffin. Oh, the pastry thing I had was like bread with like, I don't know, I had like some sugar things on the top. I don't know. But it was cool. We just hung around, talked for a bit, took a picture at the end of it, and then walked into the arena. And like, because we were next to the glass, we were getting recognized, or like, there were definitely people that were walking around that like, they might have seen my name because I was wearing one of my jerseys. So they might have like seen my name on the back of my jersey. And then like, you know, when they would walk past, they would like look at me and they'd be like, oh shit, it is him. That's crazy. Maybe they recognize Mama Coco too, I don't know. But yeah, I think they there were some people that were recognizing us. It was pretty funny. Oh shit! Help! Oh shit! And then went into the venue, watch party again on Saturday. I mean, I feel like I don't have to tell you guys about the watch parties, but the games were crazy, and I had a really good time doing the watch parties. But I feel like you guys all saw that, so you know, talking about the before and after of each day of the watch parties is maybe a little bit more exciting. Does your mom like the events? Dude, she loves the events. I mean, not only does she get to see her son, you know, in real time, in person, like, doing what makes me money, right? Like, she gets to see me doing my job. But she also just loves traveling in general. Jump for that? So then Saturday night was definitely the craziest night out of all of them for me, alright? Now, I didn't go to, like, some of the guys went to, like, clubs and things like that, and that wasn't really my sort of a vibe. So I kind of, like, politely declined on those. But one thing I really wanted to do was to see the Sacré-Cœur, which you guys don't know is a basilica at the top of pretty much the highest hill in Paris. So we went to the Sacré-Cœur. We tried to get there for midnight, but I think we ended up getting there a little bit late, so it was already dark by the time we got there. So it was me, Chief Beef, Tenacity, Tenacity's partner Megan, a guy named Toby, who I'd never met before this, and then Tenacity's friend Bethay. And then I brought my mom as well, because they were having a church service. My mom wanted to go in and attend the mass. So she did that while we all bought a bottle of wine, and then, you know, we just kind of sat on one of the hills that was, like, outside of the church. There was a guy playing the guitar, singing songs. There were people that were going up to sing songs as well. So it was just a fun time, a nice vibe, very relaxing, with a great view of Paris. And we each just got one bottle of wine for ourselves, which was a lot for me, but it was fun. It was good. I had some great conversations with some of those guys. It was a great time. Bro, you're not actually the Toby that was there, right? You're just some random guy named Toby, because that would be a wild coincidence. That would be an insane coincidence. There's a guy on TikTok who said it was a fun time. Like, bro, you are not the Toby. You might be, though. I don't know. So anyways, we were at the Sacré-Cœur. Got to look around inside of the church, because the church was cool. And then kind of sat outside and just hung out for a long time. Probably until about midnight, maybe a little bit later. Where we just hung out and just, you know, talked about content, life, etc. Drank the wine, finished the bottles. Oh, finished the bottles really quick. Although, to be fair, I did have my mom helping me with mine, because she loves wine. Oh, that'll just be down, isn't it? And then we walked to a creperie. Got some crepes, fueled up, felt great. Took the metro back near the hotel, and then Chief Beef and I walked my mom back to the hotel, and then Chief Beef and I walked to their Airbnb. And then we just hung out on their balcony and talked for about, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours? I think we were literally out on their balcony just talking until about 4:15, 4:30 in the morning. It was a crazy... I mean, I'm not gonna say it was crazy, but... I don't know, I'm not normally, like, functioning that late, but... part of me was thinking, like, alright, I just drank a ton of wine. If I don't stay out for a long time, I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep anyways, or I'm gonna get, like, sick. So I might as well just, like, fall asleep, or might as well just stay out. So yeah. Just hung out. Talked. By the time I was going back to the hotel, the birds were chirping like their morning songs. to give you guys a reference on how late it was when I was walking back. It was literally 4:30 in the morning and the birds were starting to chirp, and they were saying, oh my god, or, I don't know, they were just singing. They were singing their shit. Ow. Yeah, so I got about like 6 hours of sleep that night. I think I set my alarm for 11 a.m. and even still when I heard the alarm going off when I was waking up, my brain was like, nah, that's not my alarm. Like, my brain actually just thought it was like my mom's alarm. And I was about to ask her to like turn it off, but then I like opened my eyes and I could just see it was my phone's alarm. I was like, nah, there's no way my alarm's supposed to be going off right now, right? I've been sleeping for like 30 minutes. That doesn't make sense. But alas, it was my alarm, unfortunately. But it was Sunday, and I knew that there was a big announcement, and there were some even bigger games. So I got the adrenaline going, got the coffee going. I think I had like a triple shot espresso just to wake up. Oh, speaking of wake up, dude, I gotta lock in. Yeah, and then we had a fun time. UE6 announced. Is that in? Oh, my bad. UE6 announced. Army Corp wins, and it was good. And then that night, my mom and I went, or sorry, I went out. My mom didn't go out that last night. It was me, Jack, Reddles, their partners, so I was fifth wheeling. We just went to a nice dinner. And then we met up with Beef Tenacity's group at the Eiffel Tower, and then we... No way. Dude, what? Am I sleeping? I'm sleeping. Yeah, and then we just went to the Eiffel Tower, met up with another group, and, just went back to the Airbnb around like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. maybe. And then, yeah, then I just slept and traveled home the next day. So that was pretty much, no issues on the way back either. All smooth. Actually, our flight did get delayed by about 2 hours. But other than that, all smooth. No way. No way. No way. Aww. I wonder if I should have used the insta-flip and then kept it closer instead of trying to delay it. Maybe just not used it at all. Just faked it. But anyways, yeah. I'm a little sleep deprived today. Because obviously yesterday I didn't get a ton of sleep and then I was in a plane for a while. So my brain's still kind of on Paris time. But it should be a day or two and we'll be fine. How? Bruh, how is that not in? Unlucky. That'll probably be game. Endmost Future, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh, good. Can you play with me 2v2? I am Zen? No, I'm good, dude. I don't really want to do that. What happened with your halftime show with Lady Gaga in between the semis? Brother, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll be honest. Yeah. We play twos on beast mode? Nope. I always lose with beast mode in twos. I think I'm just ass. You can just bang that. It's like pretty open if you do. Hit up to me. I'm John Rocket League. Dude, I met John Rocket League. One of the devs I don't know if they were like listening to our stream or if they've just heard that before. I don't know. But one of the devs of Rocket League, I was talking to, it was like him and like another dev. And I was like, oh hey, good to see you guys. And I don't know, something got brought up. But one of them was like, yeah, dude, this is literally John Rocket League. And he's like, no, dude, like, you're John Rocket League. Like, I don't know. They were just, like, calling each other John Rocket League. But I did meet, I mean, at least one of them had to be telling the truth, right? I don't know if they had just, like, listened to that, or if they were just, like, if they heard it from us, or if that's a joke with them as well, just like John Rocket League. It seems so specific, though. Anyways, oh, that was pretty funny. Who bailed you out of jail? Dude, I did not go to jail. I don't know why Chief Beef just, like, started that. As if I wasn't, like, the most tame person out of all of them in the group when it came to, like, getting out and stuff. I don't know. I'm a hard person to convince to get out. But I think when I do go out, I think I have fun, but it's hard to convince me to get out there because I just think about it too much. I'm like, oh, there's a club, and then there's gonna be like, oh, there's gonna be lots of people there, and there's gonna be like loud lights, and it's gonna be probably pretty loud, and like, it's probably gonna be pretty hot in the club too. I don't know. Do I want to go? You know, I just overthink it all. Club sounds like hell to me now. They've always sounded like hell to me. Much rather stay at home than go to a club. I'd rather just like hang out with people in a place where I can actually talk to them. Dude, I'm rusty as shit. Dude, first game in 7 days. Wait, dude, no. Davy Oss was literally on my team last game. He actually knows I'm lying. Fuck. I wonder if he calls me out. I wonder if he calls me out or if he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't care. That's funny. Yeah, no, but I'd much rather prefer to go somewhere. Like, even if I'm fine with staying out late. I mean, I don't prefer staying out late because I like my sleep. But even if I stay out late, if I'm doing that, but I'm like in a place where I can actually talk to the people I'm with, that's great. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, Chabutch. Oh my god, the Chabutch. Holy shit. Do you ever plateau and lose motivation to play? Nope. John Battlefield has been a thing as far as back as I can remember. It stems from that. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Isn't there a John anti-cheat in Pirates, or what's the game called? Sea of Thieves? Isn't there a John anti-cheat in that game? I know of that guy. Oh no, shit. Let's not forget Johnny Appleseed. We could forget him. What did Johnny Appleseed even do? Stream music is a contrast to the lo-fi in the videos. Well, I can't listen to copyrighted music in my videos, so lo-fi it is. Just ask Metallica if you can use their music. Yeah, I feel like I'm also like, I don't know if I would listen to like metal or like anything crazy like that during a video, like if it doesn't fit, right? Like my ranked games are pretty chill. It's not like it's not like every single game is like an intense, you know, game 7 overtime or something of RLCS where I would want crazy hype music. What do you think of Unreal Engine 8? I think it's great. Or so, why did I say Unreal Engine 8? Leaked? No, I think Unreal Engine 6 is great. I think that'll be good for a long time to come. But I have no idea when it's gonna happen though. Isn't Fall Guys on Unreal Engine 8? No, Unreal Engine 8 doesn't exist. Not a thing. To my knowledge. I don't know. Maybe that's like... That's probably like on some drawing board at Epic Games HQ. Where they have like a UE5 and then like an arrow. And then UE6, and then like an arrow that points towards UE7. And then one of them is like, oh dude, after UE7, we could do UE8, bro. I don't know if that's how devs talk with each other or not, but I imagine they've already figured that one out. I'll actually give them that one. Like, in case they haven't figured that out yet, it'd be a pretty good naming scheme for them to do UE8 after UE7. And do UE7 after UE6. Why'd they skip so many though? I mean, for the longest time, I think Unreal Engine 4 wasn't like good. As a crappy dev, that is 100% how devs talk. I think Unreal Engine 4, like it didn't make sense to upgrade Rocket League to Unreal Engine 4. Because Unreal Engine 4 just wasn't the best engine, and it also probably just didn't provide enough to the point where they wanted to go through the effort. But Unreal Engine 5 provides a lot of change, and from what I understand, Epic Games made it so that the things that you develop in Unreal Engine 5 are going to be able to be transferred to Unreal Engine 6. And so, most likely what happened is that they were working on Rocket League in Unreal Engine 5, right? They were working on upgrading from UE3, which is what it's on right now, to Unreal Engine 5. And then, you know, they were like, boys, it's taken long enough. Let's just do 6. And now they're probably working on slowly upgrading it to Unreal Engine 6. Or they're working on continuing it in Unreal Engine 5 and then realizing that when Unreal Engine 6 is finalized, because they probably don't have Unreal Engine 6 finalized yet, but they probably have it enough to the point where they can start actually working on Rocket League. Anyone else see the America EWC first killer tweet? Not sure if that's real. I don't see anything. Have you met John on? I didn't meet John Unreal, no. Yeah. UE6 is just UE5, but also works with Fortnite. Well, do we know that yet, though? Do we know that? Do we know for a fact that that's what UE6 is? It's on the Sheep RLE Twitter. Oh, you said it was a first killer tweet. Somebody said it was a first killer tweet. I'll go back to Twitter. Oh my goodness. Team USA for, oh, ENC. Okay, guys, ENC is different than EWC. That's a good team. Atomic Dan first killer, yeah, that's a pretty good team. It's a pretty good team. See how that goes. First Atomic Daniel. Sub Waddles. Massimo. That's Atomic. Oh. It's not Atomic. What do I have to do for us to be able to 1v1? I don't really 1v1 people. I mean, to do it for channel points on Twitch, or if you tier 3 sub yourself on Twitch, I do 1v1s once a month for people that are tier 3 subbed. That's pretty much it, though. Oh, dude, the resets today are not clean. Yo, Shake Jafers, thanks for the Prime sub. Oh, that's it. It's not in? It is now. Shit, man. You been playing the Octane more? Every single day for the past like month or so. That's so stupid. Why would he pre-jump that, bro? He's last man. Fair enough. Yeah, she has that? Damn. Carmine Corp won the Paris Majors, and can he actually score that? Oh my god, he can. Wow. When are you moving? End of this week, Saturday? Not feeling the Dominus anymore. I tweeted that if I didn't get a top 32 this last RLCS season, I would switch off Dominus for the Octane. I didn't get a top 32. Please, can I get coaching? Not from me. Alright, thanks, Japers. Appreciate it. What? Bro, can you let me leave? Thank you. How did that bump me? No way. No way. Do we pay your bills? I mean, streaming pays the bills, yeah. I mean, content creation in general does. That is my job, yes. You ever put Cat TV on for Orpheus and Fridge? I did show them bird videos one time, and they liked that. Oh, demoed there. But I never, not really, like, often, no. Ow. Alright, so far I've gone for the ball twice, and I got demoed both times. Cheers. No, what the fuck are you backflipping off of that for? Oh, why would he not go for that? Alright, unlucky. Unlucky. What the fuck? No time for this. Not really. Wow. That's in, bro. Holy shit. That was a good shot. Carson, thanks for the Prime sub. Happy 2 months. Oh no, I could have like backflipped on that, I think. Shot! Bang! Bang! That's a good free jump. It should be free though. Let's go fast. Now I need tactical nuke. Dude, the tactical nuke goal explosion honestly always hurt my eyes. It's better than like having a default goal explosion for sure, but you got cooked. I mean, I lost a game or two. I don't know if I'd say I got cooked. Can you check my message, please? I cannot improve your gameplay. I'm sorry. Is free air roll bad? No, it's not bad. Just directional air roll will get you more improvement, or directional air roll gives you more freedom. So if you want to, all right, let's say you want to like turn right, but you also want to air roll right at the same time. That does something called like a tornado spin, where you're turning right and air rolling right, or turning right and air rolling left, whatever. You get the idea, right? You can't do that movement with normal air roll. You might think like, oh, that's not a big deal, but it kind of is. Like just the idea that your air roll is going to be limited movement. Your like free air roll just means that you can't like turn in a direction and air roll in another direction at the same time, which does actually like mess you up or like limit your options. Ranked-ul? I already did the daily Ranked-ul today. We do the daily Ranked-uls at the same time, like we do it at the start every single day. So if you guys want to do the, if you want to be here for the Ranked-ul, you got to be here at the start of the stream. My brain doesn't comprehend how to turn the car while it's barrel rolling. Yeah, I mean, it's just something you learn with practice. It's pretty difficult in the beginning to do it. I think Moxie's a better 2s or 1s player. Hey bro, Moxie played at the 1v1 World Championship last year. What do you think he is? Do you think he's better at 2s or 1s? You're not queuing? I'm aware that I wasn't queuing, bud. I know what I'm doing. I didn't really want to queue again. I wanted to play some free play for a bit. I don't spend every Rocket League session just spam queuing, guys. I'm aware that I wasn't queuing. Thank you, though. Thanks for the vigilance. Ensuring that I'm 24/7 queuing the game. So chill. I mean, I gotta be, honestly. You gonna pass that? Oh, really, bro? So many people are just going for some crazy challenges today. And I'm just not expecting it, so the spots that I'm putting myself in are not great for it because I'm not expecting them to do that. Shits. Is there an end date to Octane? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna use it for at least a year and see what happens at the end of that year. Wow, what a read. I mean, the Octane feels good so far, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's only been maybe a month, maybe a few weeks. Feels great. Like, I'm already hitting some pretty crazy shots. And feeling good. I wore your banner hoping you would be the duo at the major. I appreciate that, man. That would have been a fun match. Like, if it was me and Garrett on the stage there, dude, we would have balled out, I think. Not even I think, dude. I know we would have balled out. The only duo that probably would have beat us in that tournament, like skill-wise for 2v2s, probably would have been Fairy Peak and K-Dot. Because Fairy Peak and K-Dot both actively play the game, and they're like 2,400 like 2s players. Like maybe like 23 to 2,400. My peak in 2s is 2,200. But the difference from getting to 2,200 peak and like 2,300 consistent is kind of nuts. Dude, why is everybody early challenging today? Did you practice 50-50s? You just play the game a lot, honestly. Play the game a lot and have enough card control to not like shit your pants when you need to just like jump and 50 the ball. That's all. How's your day going, Coconut? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Oh, I faked it. Should be fine though. Just chilling. Honestly, nothing crazy today. Got back into the gym today, just to get the blood flowing, get the blood pumping for the first time in, I don't know, like a week or so. I'm excited for tomorrow, because tomorrow will be like my last, like, quote-unquote work day for the house. Probably before I move in. So there's a couple of pretty urgent things that I need to do tomorrow. But I'm planning to spend pretty much all day there. I'm excited for that. Should be a really fun time. Especially, I feel like I've done like all the hard stuff regarding the house. To be a streamer, you need to be that I have no enemies guy. You mean Thorfinn? I mean, it depends on what you're going for. Some people, their whole brand is like getting mad. You know, that's their whole like source of entertainment is like getting tilted at like the game or getting tilted at their stream chat or getting tilted at other people, whatever. That's like their whole brand. Has the moving process been slow? I've been doing it slowly. Again, just making sure that I'm doing everything properly. Doing it all slowly. Right now I'm kind of staring down a large purchase of cameras. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Like, it would be a purchase that I would use literally, I mean, not I would use it one time, but I would purchase it one time and then I would have it pretty much for life. And I would never need other cameras. But I'm staring down that purchase for 3 cameras, so I'm like, oh my god, it's expensive. Worth it though, I think. We'll see. don't like spending money. If it's for like my stream stuff, I can kind of stomach it, but I don't spend money on expensive things for myself. And even like if it's an expensive thing for stream, if I think it's going to improve stream quality significantly, then yeah, I'm down to do it. But it's still, I mean, I just don't like spending money. Oh, sorry, I just took his boost. My bad. What the hell? Oh no, I had no beans. Steve T142 Jr. Thank you for the prime sub. No, I'm super excited to give you guys a house tour though. I'm super excited for that. Oh, this guy hates me. That'll be super fun. Please rate my edit. No thank you. I don't want to do that. You know who Ben Jordan is? Did a video on Ring cameras. What are your thoughts on smart home appliances from a cybersecurity perspective? I think it depends. I mean, smart home stuff is fine. I mean, yeah, if you want to make sure you're not at any risk of like cyber attacks or anything like that, disconnect your stuff from the internet, sure. But if you set up like proper security measures, for example, like firewall rules where you don't allow certain devices outward communication with other devices, it's fine. Like I basically just have a separate sub network in my Wi-Fi for all of my smart devices. And none of those devices can basically make first contact with other devices on my network. So like my phone can send a request to my smart lights, all right? And those smart lights can then respond to my phone's request. Or my phone can like request the status of the smart lights, and then those smart lights can like return that status. Sure. But what my smart lights can't do is send a request to my phone. They are not capable of sending that signal. So having things like properly separated into different like virtual networks is the best way to make sure that smart home stuff doesn't... Dude, what is it with the fucking early challenges this, like today? I don't get it. Why is everybody just driving at the ball? Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Oh, you're fine. But yeah, no, that's all fine. I mean, if you want to be really careful, just make sure that you're changing the default passwords of the devices, and just make sure they're separated into like, you know, make sure your router has like proper configuration so that those devices can't talk to other devices. That's all. But the best thing to do is just like change default passwords and stuff. Because a lot of IoT devices get hacked into just because people never change the default password. And then they get access to your network. But like, people really shouldn't be able to get access to your network in the first place. So... What degree did you get? I got a cybersecurity degree in college. I do know a little bit about networking. Just a little bit, though. Although a lot of the things that I learned about networking, specifically like VLANs and stuff like that, were things that I learned after college when I was just looking into it myself. Nice, Bear Bro. That was probably about like the least malicious thing you could have done with that information. Could have just gotten free snacks. Why are you jumping for that? Oh. Why did you jump for that? Why did I jump for that? That was going into the corner. Why did we both jump for that? Neither of us had to go. Oh, that's alright, I'll win the game here. I won't sit in the ground. Oh, my bad. Purge, thank you for the tier 1. Happy 31 months, Purge. Appreciate you, brother. How are you doing today? Hi, Purge. And that's in the net. Unlucky. Well, GG. All good. The heart rate monitor's not working today. I literally have it on right now, and it's just not working. Schedule's all over the board right now with work. How are things for you? Pretty good. I just got back from Paris last night. Got a solid 6 hours of sleep. You know. Talking about cybersecurity, why can people put up your IP during RL games? They can't. Your IP address is not publicly accessible information for anybody else that's connected on the server. I mean, it's accessible for Rocket League on the back end, and it's accessible for, like, you know, like Epic Games. But I could not see, like, the IP addresses of the other players in the server right now. How does DDoS work? It DDoSes the entire server. They can see the server IP, because, you know, you're literally connected to it. Pretty impossible to obfuscate the server IP. But, yeah, you can't see the IP address of other people. When they DDoS the server, they're DDoSing themselves as well. It's just that they DDoS it when they don't need to hit the ball anymore. So basically, you roll the ball towards the net, and then you start DDoSing so that nobody in the server can move. But because of the way the game server works, the ball still rolls into the net. Has the anti-cheat helped with the bots? I haven't played a single bot since Easy Anti-Cheat came out, guys. And before then, I literally couldn't go 3 matches without running into a bot. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't really been running into DDoSers either recently. I don't think I've run into a single cheater besides like an account that was probably boosted from when bots were in the game. And I mean, that was just unlucky. I just got that guy on my team. We just lost because he was boosted. I wrecked you. I had probably about 100 people glazing you when I was playing in a game with you earlier. You were playing pretty well though, to be fair. Can you go for the ball? You touch that? Nope, I'm bumped. And we're not. Nice. How much boost do I have here? No way that's in. Why did the audio just go quiet? Something's wrong with my Epic Game servers. Do you know why? No. What do I look like? John Epic? You got the boost. They both have 0. Can we score this somehow? I just missed. Oh man. We might have to go back to free play, dude. I feel like I started out the day pretty well, and then we got like a couple of bad losses, and then I haven't been able to win since then. I feel like last game we should have won, or maybe like 2 games ago, whenever that was. There was a game where I just like, we lost, and I just go, alright, cheers, GG. Like, unlucky. That game was so tilting. Teammate. Where we at? Lucky. Fion! Thank you for the 39 months. Appreciate it, Fion. Can you end stream? I gotta go to sleep soon. Nah, man, we still got 13 subs on the sub goal left. Can't end stream before we hit the sub goal. Thank you so much for the 39-monther, Fion. Appreciate that. Are you top 100 right now? No. I'm peak GC now, you're cooked. I'm cooked regardless. I don't know, I seem to be very cooked right now. To be fair, in the last 3 days, I probably have about 15 hours of sleep, and I'm going through a time difference change, so... not ideal. I knew my performance was going to be a little hindered today. When I woke up this morning at 6 in the morning and I couldn't go back to sleep. I knew my performance was going to be a little fucked up, but it's okay. Fine, boys. How are you doing? Doing just fine, man. Doing just fine. It's all good, Jonah. When do you usually go to bed? Depends on the day. Most times I try to like be asleep by midnight. Wow. Loved watching the Paris stream. Good, man. I love doing the Paris streams. Very fun. Pass them that ball. Bad Kenny. That in? Nice. Anyone can cook. When I woke up, I immediately put on Paris stream. Yeah, it was weird, like, I think, I had slightly lower viewership, like, during the morning games, because it was like, I don't know, when it started, when the Paris Major itself started, and some of the days when we started our broadcast, it was literally 7 a.m. EST, 4 a.m. Pacific time, so yeah, there was definitely, like, a period where, I had, like, lower viewership, because I straight up think a lot of my viewers just weren't awake. It's fine, though. I mean, I don't, like... Obviously, you like to see some good numbers during watch parties that are that big. And I think actually one of my YouTube streams, I never checked the average viewers on YouTube. But I think at one point I was on, like, I had, like, 1,000 viewers on YouTube, I thought, at one point. For the big announcement day. I don't know if I ever actually saw the actual numbers from that. I'll have to look in a second. But yeah, that live stream went pretty big. Obviously, everybody likes big events, right? Big events are fun. You know, oh, we just want to save them. Damn. But yeah, big events are fun. People like, let me see this. So yesterday's live stream, is it engagement? Yeah, the peak concurrent viewers was 969 for the Unreal Engine 6 announcement. And then after that, was just thinking about the pentathlon video with you, Reddles, and Jack that dropped. I was laughing my ass, dude. That video was crazy. Yeah, I was thinking about posting that on my own channel, but I ended up not doing it. I didn't like the UI, it looks too much like Fortnite. Yeah, I get that. That's a valid criticism, honestly. It is a teaser. YouTube stream thumbnail spoiled the finals for me. I mean, yeah, YouTube just does like auto thumbnails, unfortunately. Sorry about that. There's not really much we could have done. What features will UE6 bring? Well, we don't... Vatira. Fuck. We don't know. I mean... I don't know any more information than you guys do. But... What the fuck? Or who the fuck is using Vatira's name? Oh, dude, cheers. Thought they fixed this. Yeah, guys, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about the features. From what I know about Unreal Engine 6, basically, one of the main things with, like, this engine upgrade is there will be better graphics, but that's not the main reason it's exciting. Rocket League itself, like, right now, is actually a pretty beautiful game. So I'm not really excited about, oh, better graphics, yeah, I don't really care about that. What I do care about is that it's a lot easier for developers in Unreal Engine 6. So... First of all, like, a lot of people have been developing things in Unreal Engine 5 for the past few years. And for Unreal Engine 6, from what I know, you can use assets and, like, you know, logic that was developed in Unreal Engine 5 for Unreal Engine 6. So a lot of, like, the Fortnite maps that are made that are, you know, fun experiences, or just, like, you know, Unreal Engine 5 games that are being made, a lot of that stuff can be ported, like, into Rocket League pretty easily for the developers. So I think the development of the game itself is actually going to be a lot easier to add things. I think that it opens up the option for a creative mode. You know, like, if there was something like that was added... Oh, sorry. If there was something like a creative mode that was added, that would be insane, and that's possible with Unreal Engine 6. Like, you know, imagine just, like, custom maps that you could just load up very easily without having to do, like, Hamachi and, you know, Bacchus mod and stuff like that. Like, that would be huge as far as, like, playing with your friends and keeping the game fresh and stuff like that. Like, imagine watching a Leth video, and then as soon as you watch the Leth video, you can just like hop on with your boys later that night and just play, right? Play that map that you saw. Like that'd be cool. And then that opens up the door for like, you know, if they monetize it like Fortnite's creative, then that, you know, is a monetary incentive for people to be making maps. Like right now, all the map makers pretty much just do it for the love of the game, except for the few maps that have been like sponsored, like, you know, the Eversax Olympics challenge, I think was a sponsored one. Leth did like one with Immortals, like the Immortals Tower. You know, NRG did one for the Combine where they had like a custom map, and you know, but for the most part, a lot of the map makers just do it like for the love of the game, or like in Leth's case, does it to make an interesting YouTube video that then gets him paid. But he's not getting paid for the actual map itself. So with like the way Fortnite works right now, basically it's just user-generated content where, you know, the map creators make maps, which, you know, gets people to play Fortnite, and then Fortnite pays the map players, or map creators, based on how many people are playing the maps. So, you know, that's something that opens up a lot of windows, and, you know, if me as a creator, like, I'm thinking about it as well, if I partnered with a map maker and made a map with them together, and then promoted that map a bunch, I could also stand to make a decent bit of money. So, you know, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate that. Like, that's some of the most exciting stuff about Unreal Engine 6. Also, people are saying, like, oh, the performance is going to be bad. First of all, you don't know that. Second of all, I think, you know, the performance of games that are coded in Unreal Engine 5 by developers that are not Epic Games should be taken with a grain of salt, because, you know, Epic Games are the developers of the engine itself. So if anybody's going to know how to make a well-optimized game, it's going to be Unreal Engine, or sorry, it's going to be Epic Games, right? Like, if anybody's going to spend the time to make a game good in Unreal Engine 5 or Unreal Engine 6, it's going to be them. Also, Unreal Engine 3, no, Shake Chafers, it's not that Unreal Engine 6 has better multi-core performance. I mean, it might. It might have better multi-core performance compared to Unreal Engine 3, but, or sorry, compared to Unreal Engine 5, but Unreal Engine 3, which Rocket League currently runs on, is a single-threaded engine, meaning it can literally only use one of your CPU's threads. Like, it only uses one thread, and it calculates everything through that one thread. Whereas like Unreal Engine 5, Unreal Engine 6 can actually utilize multiple threads, and, you know, I mean, if the performance is good, like good multi-core performance, better than UE5, great. But like, literally anything's an upgrade from UE3, because UE3 only uses one core. So, yeah. Get it over to me? Let's try. Have a good one, Marsh. Coco, grab the bag for real. Brudda, I run 3 minutes of ads per hour. I mean, if that's grabbing the bag, then I guess. I guess, bro. You think they would add harder bots to private matches or Expedition? I don't know. I don't really think... Is that, like, really a priority? Is that really something that the average player would get excited for? I don't think so. What's your PC rig like? Exclamation specs in the chat. My nose. how Sharky said during RLCS, sub up or take it. I mean, guys, I run the least amount of ads possible per hour in order to make it so that nobody gets ads when they actually click on the stream. So like, you know how sometimes you click on someone's stream and before you can even watch the stream, you get ads? I run 3 minutes of ads per hour, which is the minimum amount of ads per hour to make sure that nobody gets pre-roll ads. I mean, if that's too much for you guys, then, I mean, I'll see you guys later. I don't know. You get paid for the ads? Yeah, I mean, I make a little bit of money from the ads, and if I turn the ads up, I'd get paid significantly more for the ads, but I don't want to do that to y'all. I get ads are annoying, though. I get why people are upset about it, but try to keep in mind from my perspective and from Twitch's perspective, guys. If you're not subbed to the stream and there were no ads, Twitch would just be losing money. Because it costs money to, like, send the stream to you guys. Right? So, watching ads is what Twitch has you guys do to cover their server costs. So try to think about it from, like, their perspective. Think about it from my perspective, too. I mean, I can't turn off the ads, but, you know, if I could, then I would just make new money. Oh, I'm not going to say that you guys have to sub, but understand why there are ads, at least. Alright. Can we get a win, man? I really want to win. I want to win here. Nice. Ads aren't bad if you're just patient enough. The problem is, like, because it's a live stream and it's ads on a live stream compared to, like, a video or, like, you know, a TV show or something like that, you're always gonna feel like you're missing something. Like, even if I go to the bathroom and I take a bathroom break and then the ads run, you're still gonna feel like, oh man, I'm missing something. Like, I wonder what I'm missing here, because it's a live stream. Whereas, like, TV, television, I think a lot of television programs literally ran 22 minutes of ads per hour, but because it was like a show, it wasn't a huge issue, because, you know, you're not actually missing any content. Oh no, brother, you gotta go to the backboard there. That should be fine, right? Yeah. You wanna pass it? Oh, hell. Nice. That was a pretty bad first touch. Unlucky. That was a good shot. All good. You know any info about the upcoming Orgs decals? I mean, I leaked Gen G's decal, and I say leak with like quotation marks, because Gen G wanted me to leak the decal. How many of you guys thought that was real? Thought that I actually leaked the Orgs decals when they didn't want me to? How good was my acting? Bro, I didn't think he was close enough to hit that, so I was just gonna let him, like, miss it, and then he did. And then I missed it. I think I'm cursed today, boys. Maybe it's just one of them days. It's okay, though. We'll get it back. Right here. I just flipped. Shoot it? No. I did not mean to flip it. I thought most of the new ones that were featured in a stream were gonna be out. Oh yeah, I don't know about like release dates or anything like that. I have no idea. Maybe they're released with the new season, you know? How bad am I down? I am down 40 points today. Unlucky. Better to not have a win counter up then? I haven't had a win counter up for like months. Because I used to get so depressed if my win counter was like negative at all. And like right now it's you know, the win counter would be negative if it was there. And don't get me wrong, I'm depressed regardless. But I used to be like so bummed out by it. It's been a while without it. Yeah. Also now that Bacchus mod doesn't function anymore, we would have to do it manually. And I don't have mods in here often enough that I would want to ask them to do that. When did the new drops arrive? They're active right now. Tips on getting faster? Let's play the game more. Being fast isn't about like, I mean the next one, not the current one? I have no fucking idea. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I know that right now is a post-Paris major drops campaign, which is why I have new drops on, because they're not the drops from a week ago. I don't know when the next set of drops is going to be, though. Yeah, I have no idea. Jesus. Did one of my not get that boost? That guy just have a really good challenge on low boost. Ow. Oh, you gotta go. Does he? He doesn't. I don't know how that's around me either. The post-major drops end on June 1st, but I don't think another set is coming based on the website. Yeah, I don't know of any other drops for Twitch that are happening, guys. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be a post-major drops. That seems a little excessive, right? Oh, nice. Open? Nice. For it to say something, do we have to dono? No. Are we saying for... Okay, yeah, if you guys want your messages to be read out text-to-speech, normally the donos, like super chats on YouTube is how you do it, but my text-to-speech hasn't been working, so... I don't know why it hasn't been working either. It's a bit high. Does he make something out of that? NT. Let's try Wonderful Michael. Oh, no. Hey, we need this win, Mike. I was ranked 2s, and this guy started 3v1ing. How can I get him banned? To be honest, I don't know. I mean, you can report him for throwing, but will he actually get banned? I have no idea. Teammate blocked your shot? It happens. Is what it is. Dude, I swear. I swear, bro. How many games today have been either tied up or lost with like a last 10-second goal? It feels like a 3 or 4 at this point. Shit, he wasn't on that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, Mike. Nice shot. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys. See you all in a minute. Whew. See you all in a minute. Hey, bud. What, do you want to say hi to the stream? Oh. Look at the kitty. Look at the little kitty. Aren't you a happy guy? Mwah. Kitty. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, little kitty. Hold on, guys. He's playing with his little toy. You want to see him? You guys want to see a little kitty? Hold on. What are you doing over there? What are you doing, buddy? He's being lazy. He's being lazy. Isn't there two? Yes. The other one is laying down on the couch outside. Murphy, I don't play twos with my viewers. Sorry. I don't want you to donate to play twos with me because I would not like to do that. Only one beer left. Any MF Doomers in my chat? Any MFers in my chat? Whoa, why is my game all framey now? Thank you for the raid, Void Master. Hope you had a good stream. Not bad. Yeah, why is the FPS so shit right now? Oh, dude, you gotta call that earlier. Shit. Oh, nice try. Ow. Oh, I thought he wanted to pinch that, and then he, like, didn't. UE6 releasing in, like, 2028? I mean, don't get UE6's public release date confused with Rocket League being on UE6. It's entirely possible that Epic Games starts and continues development with Rocket League to UE6, and even releases that before UE6 is public for developers, right? Like, I'm not saying they have Unreal Engine 6 available to fully release Rocket League right now, because I don't know, but there's a good chance that they release Rocket League on UE6 before the public gets access to UE6. No doubt. I mean, they're the ones that control that technology. If they want to show off how good it is by having Rocket League, you know, as the first game on it, and they can absolutely do that. It's not a real thing? What do you mean? I mean, yeah, Unreal Engine 6 is not publicly released yet. But the engine is definitely being developed. I mean, if you noticed the teaser trailer yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, that was released, it said captured in-game real-time footage. So what that means is that they have Rocket League working on Unreal Engine 6 already. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, don't confuse the public release date of Unreal Engine 6 that's planned or like estimated with when Rocket League might potentially be ported onto UE6. Did he switch to Octane or is he still in Dominus? I mean... Oh. Any advice on getting those wall dashes down? You gotta like, just practice it. Gotta have nimble thumbs. Coconut just read a fake chat. I read a YouTube chat. Thoughts on the major? I think that was the best event Rocket League's ever had. All three of the French orgs making a top 4. Right? Wait, right? Did they? Oh, no. All three of the French orgs making it to Championship Sunday. Carmine Corp playing Vitality in the semifinals. Great matchup. And then Carmine Corp winning it? Cinema. And the UE6 announcement. And the Paris Major being like the largest crowd ever, as far as I know. In the heart of the region that, you know, pretty much is the most passionate about Rocket League. Favorite goal from Paris Major? There was a couple, but I can't think of them like off the top of my head right now. Why do we never see pro players do flashy moves like musties and cuxers? You do see pro players do musties. Cuxers are a bit rarer because it's not often in professional 3v3s that there's... Like, in pro 3v3s, the net is almost never, like, left open. But if it is, yeah, pro players could use a cuxer to score it. But it's pretty rare that the net is open in 3v3s. That just doesn't really happen. So, like, if you were to cuxer it, and the other team is, like, covering the net, you're just giving the ball away. You're just giving away possession. So there's no point in doing that. Oh my goodness, I missed. I got the boost though. Oh, no double. Shit. The idea to go for a double there was good, I just fucked it up a little bit. Coco nearly owned gold 2 times. Nearly. So? Holy fuck, dude, I bodied that first guy. Big. Oh, sorry. Epic got rid of trading so they could be greedy while claiming it was out of good intentions to reduce gambling. I mean, I think that Epic Games took away trading because they wanted to make money, sure. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think a company wanting to make money is a bad thing, but I think they could have done it in a better way. I think that they could have made it so that there was a credit tax for trading, but a lot of the trading was like there were just markets for credits. So people would I think if you're ever bringing trading back, or if we're ever going to see trading come back, I don't think trading works in a free-to-play game if there's not some sort of tax on the trades. All right? So like let me put it this way, right? Trading used to work for Rocket League, and Bacchus Mod used to work for Rocket League with the item mods and stuff like that. They didn't care so much because the game was paid, all right? You had to pay $20 to buy Rocket League. So, all right, if they miss out on some money from trading, that's fine. They still got 100,000 game sales that year, or 1 million game sales that year. So they still made $20 million in profit just off of that, right? Or not, maybe not in profit, but $20 million in revenue just off that. All right, that's a pretty good number, right? But when their game goes free to play, and then all of these people, there's third-party websites that are selling credits for cheaper than the shop rate, and there's all of these things, it's pretty tough to justify having also a trading system that, you know, doesn't give back to the devs at all. It's just a trading, like, and it, you know, basically just, it's not something that, I'm not gonna say that Epic Games was like drowning with Rocket League or anything like that, but there are obviously costs associated with the game, and if they decided that they weren't doing well enough and they thought that taking away trading was a good way to increase revenue from the item shop, and that makes the game perform better, I'm fine with that. Personally, as somebody who actually played when trading was in the game, I never used it. I know a lot of people did. I know that. But I never used it. I mean, I used it to trade for Alpha Boost when I got that, but at that point I already knew that trading was going away. And I used it to get like some wheels one time. That was like it. No, Turtle. Nope. It was not confirmed, but that would be probably like the biggest implication of UE5 or UE6 or UE5 getting implemented. Like that would probably be the biggest dub if there was a creative mode and like easy custom maps. Yeah, Will Rolo, I mean, that was unfortunate. I mean, I don't know, as a YouTuber who plays the game, you're always kind of like at the mercy of the game developer. I mean, like, I bet there's some people who, you know, had their YouTube accounts impacted when Like, there's plenty of games that just, like, end up shutting down their servers and things like that. And I'm sure there's a lot of YouTubers that, you know, get affected by stuff like that. It sucks. I'm not gonna say I don't feel bad for them at all, because obviously having to pivot your whole content is hard. But I feel like most people that are sufficiently driven to pursue content would be able to find alternatives. And I think PicPixel has. I mean, he still sticks around. He still does streams, I think I've seen him. But I don't know. It's like people asking me... it's like people asking me what I would do if Rocket League died. I don't think Rocket League's gonna die. But if it did, I could pivot to other games. I could pivot to Minecraft. I could pivot to... you know, I could do a lot of things. What about the house? What about it? I'll be moving in on Saturday. Hey, buddy. What's wrong? Oh. Janitor. Can you explain, Bizu? Oh, you're saying I would be a janitor if Rocket League died. But it was alright. What about horror games? Nah, I'm too much of a bitch to do horror games. Got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Counter-Strike would kind of suit you. I mean, I do have 4,000 hours in CS. So... yeah, I'm decent at CS. Nobody wants to watch somebody play horror games without any emotions? Do you think that I'm a streamer without emotions? Imagine putting 4K hours into a video game. Dash, guy with 14K hours? Guy with 17K hours? What's your premier rank with 4K hours on it? Last season I peaked at 28K. This season I haven't gotten ranked yet. Ah, gotcha. Move it! Move it! Ah. You feel not play Fennec at all? Nope. Why did I steal his boost instead of going back to help my teammate? Does anybody know? Does anybody have the answer to that question? Alright. Do you have an idea if we can see max support? What do I fucking look like, buddy? John Rocket League? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Beans is the answer. You know what's funny? I saw a post the other day. I don't know if this was real or not. But it was a guy posting about his parents. And he was like, yeah, my parents have always been super scared of like internet viruses and stuff like that. And the other day they signed up for DoorDash for the first time. And I was like, oh, be careful about the bean virus, guys. Like, sometimes you get a virus where beans get ordered to your house. And he said that he's just been like anonymously door dashing beans to his parents' house. And they texted him like, yo, I got the bean virus. I thought that was funny. Apparently they contacted DoorDash support asking about the bean virus. DoorDash support was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Imagine being a DoorDash support person and just having somebody be like, yeah, I got the bean virus. My son told me about it. Like, I just keep on getting beans sent to my house. I don't know what this is. Plat 2 EU is better than SSL NA. Oh, guys, can we get a 1 in the chat if we're enraged by that message? Can we get a W rage bait in the chat as well? I'm enraged, personally. Can we get a Prime sub in the chat if you guys are enraged by that message? Oof. Actually, yeah. Can we get a Prime sub, boys? We're 13 subs away from the sub goal. I know we got some primers in the chat. I know we got some primers in the chat. If you guys do have an Amazon Prime sub, we need 13 more subs today to get to that sub goal. We've hit 587 streams in a row. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a Prime sub. It is really appreciated. Ow. What the hell? Nice. I'm plat in EU. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, I think he wants me to like start foaming at the mouth about how that's not true. But like, it's so obviously a stupid take that it's not even worth. It's not worth raising the cortisol over. I'll say that, you know. Yo, Ajin! Thank you for the tier 1. Hell yeah, there we go. 12 more, boys! 12 more and we hit the sub goal for the day. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Where's the stash? What stash? Ow. Do a CS2 stream where you 1v1 viewers. Nope. What will change on Unreal Engine 6? I don't know. Guys, I don't have any more info than you do. So everything I say is like speculation, and I can't say for 100% fact it's gonna happen. But I would imagine one of the biggest reasons to move to Unreal Engine 6 would be the introduction of some sort of a custom map, like integration straight into the game. I don't know if it'll be like a full-fledged creative mode or if it'll just be like easier custom map support. But like that would be one of the biggest reasons I could think to switch to Unreal Engine 6. Walesy, thanks for the Prime sub. And even too, like, I think one thing people were mentioning that I didn't even like think about was like, you know how Fortnite does those in-game trailers and stuff like that? Like those in-game events? Where like the trailer for the new season or whatever is It's almost like a movie that you have to attend in-game. In Unreal Engine 6, Rocket League could do those too. I mean, I don't know how Rocket League would do those, because I feel like Rocket League doesn't have like lore like Fortnite does. You know, it's not like at the start of the season there's like a Rocket League map, and then there's like a, I guess they could do that though, right? Like, I don't know. Like maybe like, remember when one of the themes of the season was Neo Tokyo hacked? They could do like a little like 5 to 10 minute thing about Neo Tokyo getting hacked, I guess. See the announcement about the Rocket League launcher. Can you explain? Also, if you're talking about like an announcement or something, I expect to be able to actually see like the tweet that you're talking about. What does Rocket League run on now? Rocket League runs on Unreal Engine 3, guys. Murphy, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, brother. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Murphy. And Jermit the Fly, thank you for the Prime sub. Happy 5 months. What's good, Jermit? Coconut needs to humble up. Alright. People just say the darndest things. They need to add ball skins. Ayo? I think I'm a pretty humble guy. I think I'm confident, but I think I'm humble when I need to be. All right, see, that's doing too much, Chili. That's doing too much. You show off all the time? Cat. See Beast Mode's regional recap? He said Atomic was 15 past 2. Did you do a regional recap or a major recap? Oops, good luck. Wanda. Good luck. I left you alone a little bit. My bad. I'm back to you on La Defense Paris. Wait, what? What does that mean? When will it update to UE6? I don't know. That's the million-dollar question at this point. As far as I'm concerned, guys, I just need to know... Holy fuck. I missed, and then he just... That's crazy. I'm French? Ah. Gotcha. Nice, bro. That was a cool arena. I really liked it there. Yeah, the way I see it, guys, like, I'm patient, you know? I have no plans to stop playing Rocket League. I have no plans to stop making content. This is quite literally my job at this point. So I'm not really on a sort of timer. So for me, the fact that they confirmed Unreal Engine 5 tells me that Epic Games sees a future in this game. It tells me that they want to continue improving the game and making it as big as it possibly can be. And for me, it tells me that there's going to be lots of opportunities for me as a content creator and a player in the future. UE5 confirmed? No, bro. UE6. UE6 confirmed. I did that at the major. What does Fortnite run on? Fortnite's on Unreal Engine 5. You just said 5? Oh. Yeah, I mean, guys, I've been expecting Unreal Engine 5 for so long that I just say UE5 now. It was such a shock when I saw that 6, dude. But yeah, like, I don't know, people saw that announcement and their first thought was like, oh, well, how come they didn't give us a date? How come they didn't this? How come they didn't that? I don't care. I'm so happy that I know it's coming, right? Like, unless you're gonna sit here, and some people are probably gonna do this, where they're gonna be like, after 3 or 4 months, they're gonna be like, oh, we haven't had any update. They probably stopped working on it. And, like, there's gonna be those people, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, for my own, like, happiness and hopefulness for the game, that was everything I needed. So I'm patient now, you know? If Unreal Engine 6 doesn't come until, like, 2028, whatever. That's fine with me. I can wait. But, yeah, better sooner rather than later, honestly. Actually, no. Like, low-key, I was thinking about it this morning. I would actually rather it take longer, because I want to be fully prepared when it does come out. Like, I want to have a full team of people that will be able to support me. Oops. I want to, you know, I want to have a full, like, support staff when it comes to some of the things regarding, like, Unreal Engine 6 features. Like, I want to work with a map maker to, you know, make a custom map together and then, you know, use my platform to promote that. Or even, like, a team of map makers. I don't know if I would go with, like, Fortnite people or if I would try to find Rocket League people. But, like, you know, do stuff like that. Like, I want to be prepared to do stuff like that. I want to be... yeah. I just want to be prepared when it all comes out. I want to make sure my YouTube channel's streams are as large as possible when it does come out, and then, you know, that's when the real grind begins. What is Unreal 6? Unreal 6 is Unreal Engine 6, which is the engine, like the game engine that Rocket League is slated to upgrade to, and it's just been teased to upgrade to. Big reveal, Unreal Engine 6 in 2028 would be terrible. How would that be terrible, guys? That's a year and a half away. Guys, I've been waiting for Unreal Engine 5 for about 4 to 5 years now. What's another year and a half? To me, that's nothing. That's nothing at all. I hope they updated us more. I mean, yeah, but like I said, for me, even if they don't, I don't care. I got what I needed. Not all of us dedicate our life to RL. Okay, and if you don't dedicate your life to Rocket League, why does it matter if Unreal Engine comes out later? You know what I'm saying? If you don't dedicate your life to Rocket League, why are you so upset that it's coming out, like, potentially not right now? You know, like, why does that matter? Oh, shit. Thoughts on public interactions? As in what? Most of us are 21 or younger, so 1.5 years is kind of long. Nah, in the grand scheme of things, 1.5 years is nothing, bro. Also, I mean, 1.5 years, to be fair, is assuming that it would come out. Okay, so if Unreal Engine 6, bear with me guys here for a minute. If Unreal Engine 6 is like publicly scheduled for release 2028, that would mean they've probably had Rocket League updated to Unreal Engine 6 before then. Because Rocket League and Unreal Engine 6 is the first game to be announced with Unreal Engine 6. So likely it would be before the actual public release of Unreal Engine 6. And they would do that so that they can like iron out some of the bugs and stuff like that with developing in Unreal Engine 6 before they actually release it to the public. Now, I don't think that means that Rocket League will just be broken in Unreal Engine 6 and that'll be it. Like, I think that means that, you know, they'll just have the experience of developing a game before it comes out. So they'll be able to, like, optimize it and stuff. But, I doubt that they have it ready. Like, okay, I think they have to release it in between competitive seasons for Rocket League. And I doubt that they have it ready right now. Because, like, RLCS World Championship's gonna be happening in 4 months from now. I doubt that they have it ready enough to actually release it at, like, after Worlds, when there's gonna be, like, a slight off-season. So what I think is more likely to happen is that they will release it next year after Worlds. I mean, unless they are actually ready, right? Unless they are actually ready to release Unreal Engine 6. But I doubt that that would just, like, sneakily happen on a random day, like a source, you know, like an engine upgrade. I mean, to be fair, though, Counter-Strike did it. Counter-Strike just randomly dropped Source 2 on a random update without any warning. So, Epic has said for a while that UE6 is a 2027 to 2028 thing. I doubt that's changed. Yes, I agree. But Unreal Engine 6 getting released is different than Rocket League getting released on Unreal Engine 6. Like, think of Unreal Engine 6's public release as, like, a platform for game development, right? They might release that to other developers and stuff like that in 2027, 2028, but they can develop their own game on it before then. That's what I'm saying. Is that in? Oh, nice. Will it be available on Steam? I have no idea. If they release it at earliest, it's going to be after RLCS World Championship this year, or after next year's RLCS Championship Max. I don't know about Max. I mean, you know, these things take time, and I would much rather them take longer to release the game on a new engine than to release it on a new engine rushed and then have it, like, be different. You know, because if the physics of the game are different at all, it's going to suck a lot. Gonna suck. I mean, I think slightly different physics wouldn't be the end of the world, but yeah, it wouldn't be ideal either. Holy fuck, what is one mic doing all the way up there? Another 5 years before people can flip reset, imagine? I mean, it wouldn't take that long. It would take, like, a couple of weeks. Like, yeah, it would suck to lose all that muscle memory, but it wouldn't take 5 years to learn how to flip reset again. I don't think slightly different physics would be devastating to pro players. Yeah, why would they remove flip resets? Flip resets is one of the greatest ever unintentional mechanics in the game. Happy Wheels physics, yeah. These early challenges are insane. I don't know what happened, but I went to Paris, came back, and now everybody just goes straight for the ball every single time. It's just early challenge simulator in North America right now. Oh shit, Wonder Mike. Oh shit, Wonder Mike, why did you jump for that? Oh. No. Unlucky. Open? Oh, nice try. Has anybody ever watched Space Battleship Yamato? I think it's called like Star Blazers Space Battleship Yamato. Space Tomato. Fair, bro. What the fuck? Oh, can you just score that, Mike? Dude, are these guys just like our kryptonite or something? Is that an own goal from your teammate? I didn't see an own goal. How would UE6 makes pros look? Pros would look like pros with UE6, guys. The reason pros are good isn't because, I mean, it is because of their mechanics, but Like, if the physics of the game changed, like, slightly, it'd probably throw off the car control a little bit, but the way pros play the game would just be the same. It's just they would, like, trust things a little bit less from each other. Which, yeah, would make them play slightly differently, but the fundamentals of, like, positioning and kickoffs and things like that, that would all stay the exact same. That. Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough. Hit it too soft. For the physics, they don't use Unreal Engine? That's correct. They use a physics engine called Bullet Physics Engine. That is correct. So the problem is, how do you get the Bullet Physics Engine into Unreal Engine 5 or Unreal Engine 6? Because I don't think natively it supports it. So that's what the devs have been trying to solve for the last several years, I'm assuming. Rukon, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Good flick. Oh no. Thank you, Rukon. Lots of potential to expand. Hold on. I was reading a comment, but I'm in an overtime, so 1 second. We'll be fine, right? As an amateur dev and RL player, I am pumped for UE6. I'm not gonna lie, do I need to read anything else? Lots of potential to expand on the platform from Unreal Engine 5. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I see so many, like, uninformed opinions going around. And, I don't know, I feel like that's... This guy knows ball. E-break? Same. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. See you all in a minute, okay? I'll be right back, boys. Who I found. Frig. Frig. Oh, you good boy. Oh, you What was the reason to remove trading? Probably money. Probably. Is he gonna score that? Oh no. Rukon! Hey, thank you for the tier 1 as well. Ah, no problem. Thank you for the tier 1 as well, Rukon. I appreciate that. Oh, I just switched to the Octane? Exclamation Octane. How is that around me? What? Is that in? Wait, what the fuck? How did he score that? Oh shit, I didn't realize he got a reset there. Nice play. Have you voted yet? For what? Oh shit. Oh, we're good. Just Texas? Oh yeah. I please don't talk about politics or anything like that in here. Why does it not let me get the rewards? Are TikTok rewards still active? I don't know. Also, sometimes my TikTok streams are bugged, like... even though I have game rewards active in my settings, if I'm not actually streaming directly from the TikTok Live app, it doesn't let me have, like, the game rewards or whatever. Wow, Octane instead of Fennec? I don't like the Fennec. I think he gets overglazed. feel like the Octane is more mechanical. I feel like the Octane's just prettier. More style. Am I tweaking? I am, a little bit. I see. You have to choose no boost or no power slide forever. What the fuck? I mean, you can be a better player with no power slide than you can be with no boost, easily. But like, what the fuck kind of a question is that? Like, when am I gonna have to choose that? Some of y'all got the weirdest hypotheticals, I swear. I swear. Oh, why'd I go up to the ceiling? Is that in? He's got it. No. Close. You're more popular on Twitch, TikTok, or YouTube? No idea till, I have no idea, man. I genuinely have no idea. Yo, Elsblast, thank you for the Prime sub. Happy almost 2 years. Happy Primer. Thank you for the 19-month sub. Why is Parc de Paris your favorite? I normally use the free play maps. I just do the I just do whatever the season map is for the free play maps. Oh, sorry. Should have helped there. How was Paris? It was great, man. It was a good trip. It was a good trip. I had a lot of fun. Got to talk to some really cool people. The security at the venue kind of gave me grief, dude. The venue security, like, I'm not gonna lie, they were doing too much at times. Like, my mom was having trouble getting from the VIP lounge to where I was. I was having trouble getting into the venue. Like, I was vlogging some of the days, as I was walking into the entrance, and one of the days I was vlogging, I got stopped at the entrance, and they just looked at me and they looked at the camera like, you can't take the camera in. And I'm like, buddy, this is my fucking job. What do you mean I can't take the camera in? Like, what? And so I got held up. And then, like, while I was getting held up by security, like, I had some people come up to me and ask me for a picture, which I thought was pretty funny. It was just insane. Is that in? Because I'm going for boost. No, wait, maybe? Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god. Loki, I was disappointed in the announcement. I couldn't care less about UE5. I want trading. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. People were like, oh my god, dude, these creators like faked their announcements, bro. That room, that sneak peek room, like I was one of the creators in a room of like maybe 10 creators, pros, etc. that got to see it first. That room would have been fucking dead if they said trading was coming back. I don't really care about trading come back. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a shit. I don't care if trading comes back. Like, at all. But Unreal Engine 6, to me, and I've said this probably 10 times today this stream, Unreal Engine 6 and them using Rocket League to debut their brand new engine means that Rocket League is a priority now for them. That means that Rocket League is, Rocket League is something that will continue to be developed for a long time. You know, like, to me, that matters a lot more than having fucking trading back. Alright? Like, as somebody who was around when trading was in the game, I mean, it wasn't really that great. Like, people use the same items anyways. People use the OEMs, the Cristianos, which are just items that you get for, like, just launching the game for the first time ever. And then there's, like, a Rocket Pass decal every once in a while, which, by the way, the Rocket Pass decals and the things you bought from the item shop were not even tradable. Or wait, are the Rocket Pass decals tradable? Or were they? Because all of the decals that were, like, limited decals, which I'm pretty sure most Rocket Pass decals were, those were all untradeable anyways. So I don't know. I mean, I think... Oh, shit! Did I just troll? No, I didn't. I think that, yes, you should have a way to get the items that you want, but at the same time, like, I don't think trading is necessary. I really don't think trading is necessary. And I don't think that trading would have been a bigger announcement than Unreal Engine 6. I think you're kind of smoking crack if you think that. I think Unreal Engine 6 was quite possibly the biggest announcement they could have possibly made there. UE6 is nice and all, but a whole community is missing. I think the trading community was vocal, but I don't think you can say a whole community is missing as if, like, I don't know, bro. I mean, if the engine upgrade never happened, Rocket League would be missing, brother. Third of the community was scamming. Third of the community was scamming. The other third was just like trading websites that were selling credits for real life money, which was against terms of service. And the other third was just people doing like gambling crate opening videos. Like, is that crazy to say? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen, I get that trading was a feature that was great in the game, but I don't think trading will ever come back as it was. I don't think trading will ever come back as it was because Rocket League's a free-to-play game now. Like, Rocket League needs to have a way to make money. And they rely on microtransactions. So if... Okay, let's take a scenario in the future, right? Let's say trading comes back, all right? Little Timmy logs into the game, makes an account for free. He plays thousands of hours on the game for free, costing Rocket League server time, costing Rocket League, you know, basically like, you know, the game's being developed as Little Timmy plays it. Little Timmy's not paying shit. So, right, like, move it, fatty! God damn it, one to Mike. So, like, you know, that all is like costs for Rocket League, okay? You might not think about it, but it does add up to have, like, those servers running and things like that. And those are all costs. Now, let's say one day little Timmy really sees something from the item shop that he wants to buy. Okay, great. You might think, well, Rocket League is finally gonna... Happens. You might think, okay, wow, great. There's a bundle in the item shop that little Timmy really, really wants to buy. All right? Well, you know what little Timmy's gonna do? He's smart. Little Timmy knows how to get the most out of his dollar. Little Timmy goes to RL Garage, or AOEA, that sells credits for cheaper than the Rocket League item shop rate. So Rocket League still ends up not seeing a fucking dime from little Timmy. So all this time, little Timmy gets the items that he wants for free while not actually buying credits from Rocket League. Right? So trading in that capacity where you can openly trade credits will never come back. If they do ever bring back trading, they're going to need to implement something that will make trading, make them have a little bit of money. So the way they would be able to do that is essentially make it so that you can't trade credits, so that credit buying sites don't exist, and they would need to make it so that every time you trade, there is some sort of a fee associated with the trade. Maybe like 50 credits or something small, like that'd be like 50 cents per trade, essentially, right? If they did that, then they could actually make money from trading. The Rocket League economy would stay alive, and that could come back. That could work. But again, that's if they want trading back. Like assuming that they do actually want it back. You needed to buy credits to be able to trade, by the way. Yeah, but like one time though. Okay, so let's say you buy $5 worth of credits. My bad, am drunk. It happens, Mike. It's all good. Good comms though. But yeah, let's say they like buy credits one time, and then for the rest of their life when they're trading, they can just buy it from those third-party websites, and then Epic Games makes zero money. Super genius alert, yeah. That'd be true, again, if they had, like, some sort of way to trade, or, like, tax the trades, like Steam Community Market. Or, you know, get the items by paying money, like casings. But yeah, it's... You would think they're comparable, but they're just not. Two completely different markets. Oh, shit, that's my bad. No, we need trading, you don't get it. Yeah, the game's gonna die. Game's gonna die if trading doesn't come back, unfortunately. There shouldn't have even been an announcement at Worlds. They should have just went on the stage and said, guys... Or sorry, Major. They should have just went on the stage and said, guys, I know Carmine Corp and Twisted Minds is about to play on the Grand Finals, but is there even a point if we can't trade items? That's what they should have done. And then they should have canceled it and all walked off and given the trophy to all 6 players. That's what they should have done. And then we could all be happy. Benjamin, thank you for the tier 1, happy 9 months. Listen, guys, I'm not gonna fault you guys for wanting trading back, but if you're gonna tell me that you are extremely upset about the largest bomb announcement of all time of Unreal Engine 6, when we're upgrading from a literal 20-year-old engine, yeah, I'm gonna say you're smoking a little bit of the good stuff. I'm gonna ask you to refer me to your guy. You know? Because that's insane. It's like faking them there. Not even doing anything. Just faking out my teammate. UE6 coming when? Nobody knows. The public release of UE6 was scheduled for 2027, 2028. Or not, maybe not scheduled, but like anticipated then. but that doesn't necessarily mean that Rocket League on UE6 would take that long. Oh shit, one of Mike help me? I have no car control. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Damn, one of Mike don't give a fuck. How's it going with the new house? Good. Tomorrow will be my last work day before I move in. Move in on Saturday. As long as everything goes according to plan. I never wipe because shit don't bother me. I might... Low-key, do I make that my Paris Major Instagram post caption? Huh. Is it true Zen begged you to sub in for Stizzy? I mean, yeah, like... I'm not really supposed to say this, but like a lot of the pros want to be in there on their team. It's... I mean, it's unlucky, right? Because, you know, I just gotta turn him down. All day, all night. I'm just getting DMs. Zen. Monkey Moon. Dude, Monkey Moon was literally DMing me in the middle of the grand finals. Like, one of his teammates just like made a bad touch. I forget who it was. And he just hit me up on the DMs. He's like, dude, I see you out there in the co-stream booth. Like, please sub in. And I was like, I'm sorry, Monkey Moon. Like, listen, respect and all. Like, I get that you're the GOAT, but I just can't, man. You know? Missed you on TikTok? Yeah, sorry. I couldn't stream on TikTok while I was at the major. If TikTok lets me have my fucking stream key, I'm down to stream on TikTok while I'm at the majors, but they just don't be letting me do that. It's true, I was the phone. How do they let Tenacity be on TikTok? So Tenacity has a custom stream setup where he streams back to his home PC, and then his home PC streams to all the different platforms. I don't have that set up. I just stream from whatever PC I'm on. So Tenacity's stream, like, it first gets sent into the cloud into a custom ingest server that he has, and then from there, he streams to TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. I don't have that set up. Costs a little bit of money to get that set up. I just don't have it. Yeah, Fireboy, I'm hearing ya. I'm hearing ya. I'm just saying, for Epic Games, it is about the money, though, because, you know, it fucks up their revenue. Boys, what are the odds? What are the odds we get these final 5 subs for the day? In the next 20 minutes or so. What are the odds we have 5 Prime subs in the chat right now? You're going to EWC? I have no idea. If I get invited, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't say having it back would change much. Yeah, I agree. I agree. W Song, aren't these YouTubers? I'm not sure. Forget who sings this. Okay, dude, I am rusty as shit. I think I'm tired, but also obviously I haven't played for like a week. Those Majors? Majors was great, guys. It's always fun to be able to go out to major events and, you know, just be there to watch the esport, but obviously being able to stream it and still continue to do my job is pretty fun as well. That could have been so auraful. Holy shit. Ooh, Quantum! Holy shit, there we go, boys. There's the sub goal for the day. We did that one sub at a time until the very end when Quantum came in, dropped a huge fiver. Thank you very much, Quantum, for the 5 bomb. Absolute GOAT. GOAT Quantum. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love. Nice. Oh, Cracked Ghost. Thanks for continuing your sub that you received from X Laggy Noob. There we go. Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys, for the support today. Thank you for getting us to the sub goal. Yeah, there's no chance you're saving that, pal. Are you done using the Dom? For right now. That's a good 50. Shoot that. Oh, hi, Steph. Ooh, no. Oh, shit. Wait. Ah, nice. We're good. Hello. I was the kitty. Lusty. Oh my god. No, why is he there? That's so boring. Oh, that could have been such a cool shot. He was just positioned poorly. Defrost just does not have boost here. I'm gonna do something a little stupid, I think. Trying to control that. Everyone spam Dominus so he plays the next game in Dominus. Yeah, how about you fucking don't do that? What makes you think that being annoying is gonna make me want to like do something for you? Like, what the fuck? That's actually like the easiest way to make sure that I like don't do something. No cool song for TikTok subs? I'm just subbed on TikTok. I don't even get notifications for people subbing on TikTok, unfortunately. Oh, if you just subbed Noble Nexus, well, thank you for that. Honestly, I didn't even know that I still had subs enabled on TikTok. Like, I don't like pushing for monetization over there, because I feel like TikTok for the creators is just like the worst platform. So, but I have someone from TikTok Live Gaming like in my DMs right now, so I'm gonna see if they're like, I don't know. If TikTok makes good changes to their platform, then you know, it's fine. I'd be more than happy to like actually push for stuff on TikTok, but it doesn't seem to really have the creator's best interest at heart. What are you doing here, Volpix? Ooh, that's a good redirect. It's gonna be a low boost, right? The ball? It's open. Shoot it? Shoot the fucking ball, buddy. Good shot. Hell yeah. Are you streaming on TikTok through OBS or TikTok Live Studio? No. So right now I stream through OBS to Restream. So Restream has a TikTok stream key for me, but for some reason they won't give it to me myself. Oh, my bad. That was a bad challenge for me. For some reason you can apply for a stream key through Restream, and Restream can stream to TikTok, but for some reason they don't let me do it directly. Beats me why. Oh my god, I'm ass. Not through Live Studio? I can stream through Live Studio. I don't want to. Because TikTok Live Studio fucking sucks. Like, it's actually just a horrible, horrible piece of software. Every time I would open TikTok Live Studio, it would have like 50 notifications for some reason, and they would all display one by one. It would crash my PC. It would crash my OBS. It was bad. It was a bad piece of software, so I hated using it. Hey, C Zizzle, thank you for the tier 1. Happy 24 months. 2 years. God damn, C Zizzle. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, also, like, TikTok Live Studio was just... If I was doing a long stream, it would just say that it detected inactivity. I'm assuming because I have a stream PC. So, like, I'd be streaming from my main PC, playing Rocket League the entire time. But because it, like, didn't detect any sort of motion on my stream PC, like me clicking a mouse or something like that, or just because it, like, assumed that, I don't know, any sort of a long stream, like, it made you do a CAPTCHA just to, like, stay live. And if you didn't do that CAPTCHA in time, it just, like, ended your stream. This guy just said, nice one. What a toxic piece of shit. Ow. Too much. Yeah, it's very annoying. Very inconvenient. Also, the only other thing that, like, streaming on TikTok is kind of a bummer. I mean, there's the chat moderation on TikTok, which isn't ideal. Like, the auto filters for TikTok are pretty bad. Because people can just, like, send messages with, like, weird special characters. And it gets around the chat moderation filters. But also... If I need to go to the bathroom and I'm gone for more than like 30 seconds, TikTok sees people leaving, and then my TikTok stream, let's say I grow from like 0 viewers to like 900. If I take like a 30-second bathroom break, which is obviously exaggerated, most of the time it's like a minute, 2 minutes maybe. I take like a 2-minute long bathroom break. TikTok detects that. It detects that people are leaving, which I don't blame people for leaving the stream when I'm in the bathroom. It makes sense. It's so easy to scroll to new content or live streams while there's a downtime in my stream. I don't blame people for doing that. But when people do that, TikTok detects that and they're like, oh man, this live stream must have like passed its peak. Like, let's just, you know, like, we can still recommend new people to get into the stream, but we're gonna recommend less. So instead of like peaking at 900 now, he's gonna go to 700. right? All right, and that's fine, but you take another bathroom break like an hour later. All right, instead of 700, now we're gonna do 500. All right, now we're gonna do 300. All right, now he's only gonna get 50 viewers, which is, again, 50 viewers, that's really nothing to complain about. But certainly when you're at like 1,000, you know, a few hours ago, that kind of sucks, right? That's crazy. Did he own goal that? I don't think he should have touched that. Yeah, I think maybe that, I don't know. I think that was a save. Oh, dude, I should make a video with the Paris Major bundle. Wow. I mean, that's kind of tough. He had a flip. What? How did he get that boost? Good beat. Good beat, Diego. Why UE6 and not 5? You're asking me like I know. I don't know the answer to that. From what I do know, or from what I've heard, Unreal Engine 6 is essentially just going to be a more optimized version of Unreal Engine 5, and Unreal Engine 6 will be like, it'll take a lot of the features from UEFN and UE5 and then combine both of them. I won't lie, boys. I'm not feeling great on the game today. I felt great earlier. I felt really, really good earlier. I almost hit like a crazy, crazy clip. I'm gonna do mod tax. Oh, shit. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, we'll probably play a few more games. And then, what time is it? 4:50. I gotta do a couple of recordings after my stream is done. What do you think was the reason now, after they have confirmed UE6 for the 1,000 employee layoff? You guys are asking me to speculate about things that I don't really know a lot about. I don't know the internal structure of Epic. I don't know whether or not every single developer that got laid off deserved to be laid off or anything like that. I have no idea. Alright? All I know is that before there were a lot of layoffs, it really seemed like not a lot of things were getting done. And now that the layoffs have happened, things seem to be going in a good direction for Rocket League. I'm not going to say that every single person who was laid off was contributing to that lack of getting things done. And I'm sure that the work that was made off of the backs of a lot of people who were laid off are going into and being implemented in some of these things. But, I mean, I can't deny that the last 2 months or so, since the layoffs have happened, Rocket League's been pretty fucking good. I don't know. Again, I don't know why the 1,000 employees got laid off. But all I can say is that right now, Rocket League is doing pretty well, from what I can see. Dude, my teammate actually has not had boost for the entire game. He's getting his boost stolen and then he's not picking up pads. Kind of unlucky. He's stubborn. He's like, alright, if I'm not getting this big boost, I'm gonna get the other big boost. And then the other big boost gets taken from him, he's like, alright, I'm gonna get this other big boost. Fuck boost pads, am I right? Oh shit. My teammate helped me. I need him to go for the ball here. I need him to go for the... I need you to go for the ball, buddy. Nice. Okay. NT. Alright, so what mods do I have in here now that the wheel was spun for mod tax? Is it just you, Bear Bro? Is anyone else in here? It's Willow, Blag. Yo, teammate, can we go for the ball? Thank you. Willow, Blag, Bear Bro. Turtle. Okay, we got 4. That. I hit it too high. Guys, how often can you take Dayquil? A daily? Well, no fucking shit, but like how many hours? Four hours? Bad. Summer 6? I don't think I have the extra strength Dayquil. I think I just have the normal strength Dayquil. It's mainly just my my throat's really sore. So I used that this morning to help me not have as bad of a sore throat. To be fair, now it doesn't hurt as much, but it's just like itchy. Ditlab, please don't say that again. Let's not encourage things like that. Honey, ginger, and lemon works wonders for that. Okay, so I'm a single 23-year-old guy who meal preps 95% of my meals. Do you think I have honey, ginger, and lemon in my house? Or in my apartment? I have Arnold Palmer spiked drinks in my fridge. Those are lemon flavored. Yo, doesn't everyone? Nope. I don't think I've ever bought honey in my entire life, honestly. Wait, why did I troll that? Wait, it's up. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. We got a medicine ball from Starbucks? Medicine ball. What the hell is that? Those giant heavy balls. I don't think Starbucks sells those. I think he might be referring to a different type of medicine ball. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the Starbucks near Turtle King sells exercise equipment. It's a fucking tea drink, you fucks. Wow. We hit a nerve, guys. We hit a nerve. Ooh. Go. Boom. I'm low. Get it on your own. X gonna put you not open up the doors, man. Oh yeah, mod tax. Oh, it's time. Ooh, turtle. That's what you get for recommending that I go do exercise when I'm sick. You mean man. I don't actually think I'm sick. I think I just had like one bad night where I slept and like the air circulation was shit. And now my throat's all scratchy and it hurts. That's all. You think they'll add a top 100 rank or something for new Rocket League? That'd be a cool idea, right? I would love like a top 100 rank. Or like a title based on where you finish. All them cigs in Paris? No, I drank a bit in Paris, but I didn't smoke anything. I had a couple bottles of wine. I had one bottle of wine. I had a couple of glasses of wine for the whole trip. Why do people start being toxic out of nowhere? Like they're 3 to 2 with 3 minutes to start spamming in quick chat? I don't know. I prefer not to be in the mind of a toxic player. Right? Like, I don't know. Why would I waste my cortisol? Like, why would I raise my cortisol thinking about why somebody else is raising theirs? I don't care. Favorite part of your Paris trip? Probably the night I went out to Sacré-Cœur with Beefed and Tenacity's group. Beef, Tenacity, Mizu, and like their groups. And my mom was there as well. That was a fun night because I probably had about the equivalent of like 4 glasses of wine. And then we were just sitting at the top of the Sacré-Cœur with like a view overlooking the city. And it was just great, dude. It was a good time. Beef and I were just telling stories and stuff, and then, you know, just had some good ideas for content, things like that. Was that the sunset you were talking about? No, I didn't get to see the sunset from the Sacré-Cœur, which I really wanted to. I just didn't get to, though. It's unlucky. It happens. Big fan, how you doing? I'm chilling, a little tired, but it's all right. $152? Thoughts? $138? What? Did that hit the post? I think it might have hit the post. It hit the post on the way in. Hold on. Is there a way? How do we see what that was before it hit the post? Dude, it hit the post on the way in. It was probably 152 before it hit the post. I'm just saying. It was 138. Dude, that should hit the post. Did you get robbed at Paris at all? No. Duplicate login detected. Really, bro? Come on, Rocket League. I swear I'm the same login. What does getting blacklisted at RLCS mean? In what context? Who told you that they got blacklisted? Did your mom enjoy Paris? Oh, she had a lovely time, I think. You see the Eiffel Tower? Yeah, several times. The only challenges I haven't completed for this is Heat Seeker challenges and casual challenges. That's pretty funny. They'll never get me to play casual. I need to buy the Paris bundle. Actually, do I have a code for it? Alright, we'll do one more game. I'm gonna queue up all the game modes. Probably just gonna get a twos game. When are you getting back to 2240 MMR? Well, definitely not this season. Maybe next season? Next season when we have a season without bots? You know? Maybe when we have a season without bots. Last game? Yeah, guys, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really tired. We did a 4-hour stream, though, which is really, really good. But I did not get enough sleep last night, I'll be honest. I'm a bit sure. Oh, we got threes. Oh, we got Rumble. Oh, okay. See how this goes. Oh, one of them's AFK. And we somehow didn't score. We didn't score when the guy in net was not moving. Oh yeah, we're off to a hot start for Rumble, boys. You prefer duos or solos? I like twos a little bit better than ones, but if I'm in the mood for ones, I really don't mind it. I know a lot of people hate ones, but if I'm in the mood for ones, I don't mind it. It's a nice game mode. Is that in? Nice try. What was the song that I was just playing? It's called True Love Waits by Radiohead. Oh, I sold. I sold. No, my bad. My bad, I sold a little bit. Literally had that around him, and then I used the plunger. Was the Paris Major your highest viewership? No, I don't think so. I don't know what we peaked at on Twitch, though. I think our Twitch stream did pretty well. I'm not sure what we peaked out on view-wise, though, with that. For YouTube, no, still wasn't the highest, but it was good. You ever just randomly get bored of the game? No, not really, but I do have, like, nights where, you know, if I have free time, I'll play other games. But it's not because I'm bored of Rocket League, it's just because I want to play that other game, if that makes sense. Why did my teammate just go AFK? Hey, buddy, not the time. That's not in? Bruh. Oh. We're not back for that. Unlucky. Unlucky. You ever beat the Ender Dragon? I beat the Ender Dragon when I was like 8 years old, bro. You went to Paris? I did go to Paris. I was just in Paris for a week, covering the RLCS Paris Major. I also did an interview for IGN. So I wonder if I can use that as like a notability article. I wonder if I can use that as like a notability article for TikTok, because TikTok requires you submit articles to verify that you are like a notable person. Oh shit. I'm trying to use my punch there and then I just kind of, I don't know. Oh, I didn't need to use it there. And are we getting scored on now? No, not quite. Favorite Rumble power-up? I don't care. I'm not gonna lie, like, whatever one helps me get a goal in that current situation. I don't have, like, a favorite. I think Plunger's OP, Punch is OP. Spikes are good, but there's a lot of counters. I don't have, like, a favorite. I've never had TikTok. The way you describe it makes it sound like hell for content creators. I mean, there's just things that other platforms do that TikTok just doesn't do. Like, for example, TikTok doesn't have a slow mode. So like if I wanted to limit it so that people could only send messages every like 20 seconds or so, I can't do that on TikTok. I can do that on every other platform I stream on though. And that's like quite a simple way where even if they don't have like chat filters that are like really, really good and can catch like special character spam and stuff like that, at least that way it makes it so that people can't just like spam that stuff indefinitely, like in case my mods aren't, you know, in case my mods are asleep at the wheel or something, right? Like right now I just kind of have to hope that either I'm able to time people out or my mods are like actively there. But for some reason on TikTok you only get 30 mod slots. So like every few months or so I have to like go through and like with tears in my eyes I have to unmod people because they don't come around the stream as often anymore. And then, you know, tears in my eyes, I'm sobbing. I'm trying to find new mods on TikTok. You know, like, it's just, there's so many, like, issues with it that makes it not an ideal platform to stream on. The video-wise, I love posting on TikTok. Video-wise, I think TikTok's a great platform. I think their monetization for videos that are a minute plus is great, etc. But yeah, it's like the live streaming aspect of it kind of not a big fan. Sub to Coconut, guys. Actually, I agree with that. Shit, dude, I suck this game. Alright, it's fine. I've kind of sucked the whole day. So actually, I'm kind of glad we're like, ending now. Wait, it's up? Are we ending? Yeah, we're ending. Okay, GG. Alright, boys, I'm out. I'm out. I'll show you guys something cute before we leave. Look at that little cute. Ooh. Okay. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Alright. If you guys are on YouTube or TikTok, thank you guys for a good return stream. It has been fun. See you all next time.